Hello, thank you for joining me. I'd like to share words from one of my favourite books. I've not used this one for quite a while, so I've spent some time today flicking through it for myself, and I thought I'd share a little bit with you. It is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse by Charlie, I can never remember his surname, Mackesy, that's it. Half a brain today and I would be dangerous. Charlie Mackesy. In fact, there was a short film, I think it was around Christmas time. It could quite easily have been last Christmas, of the story and also of how he came to write the book. And I found especially that latter to be fascinating. So, throughout, if you haven't seen the book, he has largely black and white pictures, and the writing is in his handwriting. There's just a little bit of colour added occasionally. And I find the simplicity of those endearing. I'm a simple person at heart. So, the bit I'm going to read is the boy speaking to the horse and mole. And he says, "The fox never really speaks," whispered the boy. "No, and it's lovely that he is with us," said the horse. "Just like being in school, I will show you the picture that goes with that." There they are, the fox sitting, obviously out of things. It then goes on. "To be honest, I often feel I have nothing interesting to say," said the fox. "Being honest is always interesting," said the horse. And they're a much more positive formation, with the fox being part of the gathering. And I think that that's probably what quite a few people feel, that they haven't got anything interesting to say, to contribute, so they will leave themselves out on the side. Sometimes it can be because they're shy, sometimes it can be because they're introverted and just don't like communicating in a group. Maybe one-to-one they're happy, but in a group they feel that they prefer to sit on the sidelines and watch. There's nothing wrong with that, but people often feel that they've got to include them. If you do that gently, fine. But if you get no response, then just leave that person be, but include them with a bit of body language, a bit of a smile, and yes, acknowledge their presence at least. But that last sentence, "Being honest is always interesting," said the horse. Being honest isn't always easy, but certainly these days, I'm on my hobby horse here, I shall try not to mount it too vociferously. I'll just do a little mention. It's something about which I have a big thing. I lose trust if people aren't honest with me, if they tell me lies. And there are so many people out in the public world who think that telling a lie is fine, it's come from them, so people will believe it. And I have to say, politicians very, very often come top of that pile. Maybe that's why I don't trust them. In fact, there's no maybe about it. That really is why I don't trust them. But the book is lovely. And I'm often in a new gathering, if there's a lot of people, I will put myself on the sidelines. If it's with people that I know and I'm familiar with, then I'm happy to start chatting straight away. But I like to, as my mum would have said, find my feet and then I will gradually introduce myself. And I've been on loads and loads of courses, and I always used to dread that first bit where the leader would say, right now for a warming exercise. And I'd think, oh no, what am I going to do? And there was one where the tutor said, okay, in that corner, people who are wearing Marks and Spencer's underwear. In that corner, people who are wearing, and he named 4 different brands in the 4 different corners. And that left me in the middle. And so it was the jibes, oh, aren't you wearing any? I said, yes, but not any of these. And when I named, I was still working at the time, so could afford to buy decent lingerie and matching lingerie. And I was able to say, I'm wearing Rigby and Pellier, which is the same as our now late Queen used to wear. So you can imagine I had a nickname from then onwards, and I will leave it to your imagination as to what it was. Now, I can't afford things like that, so it's cheap and cheerful. So long as they're clean and decent, then that's fine by me. And not the little diddy ones. I call them Bridgets, much more comfortable. How have I got on to talking about this? I had no intention of doing that. So I'd better stop before I dig myself even deeper. So thank you for joining me. As always, it's much appreciated. Whether you make your presence felt by a comment, a like or not, I appreciate if you take time to join me on my channel. Thank you. Bye for now, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.